thank you to all of you, each and every one of you. I am so excited to hang out with you.
Hello, Geek House Show. This is Hassan Muhammad, and I'm here with the Black Canary herself, Katie Cassidy. Katie, welcome to the Geek House Show. It's a huge honor to have you here with us.
Hi, thank you so much. Thank you for having me. I am so happy to be here. Yay!
Thank you for taking the time to do this interview. I mean, this is history. You're going to be part of the Speedy Comics Con, the first ever virtual Comic Con in the Middle East, but you're not a stranger to your Middle Eastern fans. You've been there before to Dubai, and you've met your fans in 2019. And so, how was your experience with the fans there, and what was your first impression, when you visited Dubai last year?
Oh my gosh, it was incredible. I had such an amazing time. I mean, first of all, everybody was so kind and so welcoming, and just, it felt like family almost. It was so, you guys, honestly, like, we had such an amazing time. And it was so cool to get to actually, meet people face to face who they watch you on television, but it's nice to actually get to meet people in person. We are so grateful, and I love it there. I can't wait to come back.
Oh, thank you very much. And we can't wait to welcome you as well, to Dubai again. But you know what? You're going to meet your fans again in Speedy Comics Con. And, I'm sure you've met a lot of Arrowverse fans, and you've been part of this universe since day one, specifically with the Arrow show. And now, when you look back at this journey with Arrow specifically, what do you miss the most out of it?
To be honest, I miss the people who I worked with for every day for 8 years. Cast members, other people in the crew. I love acting. I love telling a story, whether that be acting or directing or even writing, which I've been doing more of actually over this last year, which has been phenomenal. And I love playing the character, Laurel Lance, Black Canary. I love all of it. And I think there's still some space, who knows with crossovers. I mean,
yeah,
you never know.
Crazy. I don't know what he's got planned, but whatever it is, I'm in.
Who the hell are you?
I'm the justice you can't run from.
You actually played two characters in this universe. You played Black Sirens and the Black Canary. And I'm curious to know, how did you approach both of these roles from a character point of view?
To be honest with you, after getting the pilot and doing research and script analysis, I genuinely tried to create character. Obviously, a part of myself goes into it, but just based off of backstory. And because this character already existed, I just made sure not to get ahead of myself, because my character wasn't coming out of the gates as the Black Canary. She had a journey. I feel the writers really wrote well for me, even though they killed me off at some point, but they did bring me back. So I was very grateful for that too. And I think it's just being as authentic as I possibly can based off the information I'm given on character. And what you saw, I was genuinely going through, like I was genuinely training when I would put myself through similar things that my character was going through.
Yeah.
Aside from like killing people or screaming at people.
You worked on different shows like Arrow and The Flash. By the way, you have a nice, awesome Flash t-shirt here. I love it. Yeah. And so did you feel like this was part of the same, like when you shot the Arrow and The Flash? Did it feel like the same universe, the same cast, or did it feel like did they feel like two different shows?
Yeah, well, tonally, to me, it was like Batman versus Spider-Man in a way. You have a day show and a night show. Like, I don't know, it just feels a lot lighter. And it is. And tonally, that works for the Flash. But the Arrow, Arrow our show's a lot darker, and think there are times where we tried to dip into going towards a little bit lighter Flashland, and it didn't really work for our show because that's just our show is just a darker show.
And also, Katie, you're not just famous for being the Black Canary or the Black Sirens. You're also famous for being a big fan of a game called Call of Duty. You know, and
yes! I love Call of Duty.
Yeah, and so I'm curious, you know, what is your favorite Call of Duty game?
Oh, that's so. I love first-person shooter games, but what got me back into, so I grew up playing video games. I'm a total gamer. I mean, Mortal Kombat, Sub-Zero, the Thumb Blaster, my fatality, or Sub-Zero's fatality is dope as. Anyways, I got back into it because it was, I apologize.
No, it's okay.
It was, they had a couch co-op. Call of Duty had, I think it was Modern Warfare or Black Ops. There's a story mode where you could do couch co-op, so I could play. At the time, I was married, so my ex-husband and I would play, and it was actually quite therapeutic to be able to sit there on a team and play. And I just sort of got back into it, and I love any kind of like first-person shooter games. It's really fun, and it's actually ridiculous. I want to start getting up with my my Twitch again.
Yeah, that would be really awesome. Yeah, I mean,
yeah, right?
Yeah, would you be interested in voicing a video game character?
I would love that.
Yeah,
I like honestly would be so excited. I'm total fangirl over it.
Yeah, I think you would be awesome for that. I mean, if there's any gaming studio that is watching us, I mean, what are you waiting for? You have Katie Cassidy here, you know. So fingers crossed. I mean, yeah. And for my final question, Katie, like, is there any historical figure or a fictional character from DC, Marvel, Lord of the Rings, anything that you would really like to play someday?
Yes, Catwoman.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
I think I've always been a big fan. Michelle Pfeiffer, a little bit Catwoman. I also happen to be a big fan of cats.
Yeah. I think you're perfect for that role, yeah.
Catwoman would be really cool. It would be really cool to play the Joker, but as a woman.
Oh, Flashpoint, you know, so
right?
That's also a possibility, you know? Yeah, exactly.
I think I'd be a good Joker.
Yeah, that would be really awesome. I mean, thank you. Yeah. I mean, Katie, before we end this interview, do you have any final message to your fans in the Middle East before they meet you at Speedy Comics Con?
Yes, thank you to all of you, each and every one of you. I am so excited to hang out with you. And hopefully at some point in the near future, I will get to see you guys again in the flesh. But until then, yes, I can't wait to see you guys. Thank you for all your support. You're the greatest.
Oh, thank you very much, Katie, for taking the time to do this interview. We cannot wait to welcome you at Speedy Comics Con again, you know, and hope to see you there.
Sounds good. Awesome.
Awesome.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you very much.
Bye.